What's Jolly Hempfield? Today is November 1st, win day 2. I'm Darian.
And I'm Aaron. Here are today's announcements. 'Tis the season.
Girls Wrestling will be holding an informational meeting on Friday, November 3rd during Win and LG1. Please plan to attend if you have an interest in girls wrestling.
Thursday night, the girls volleyball team will host Wilson at 7 p.m. for the district championships. The girls have the opportunity to make Hempfield girls volleyball history with a 5th consecutive district win.
Please come out and show the girls your support. The theme is Blackout. Rumor has it the girls will be giving t-shirts away to the students.
The LL League has selected 4 boys soccer players for league recognition. Kenna Burker and Eric Durgil as first-team All-Stars, Finley Hunt as a second-team All-Star, and Jack Sanchez to the academic team.
And now to Josiah with the sports.
Puts up a 3. One goal.
Welcome back to Sports History. Today we are here, November 1st, 2015. It is the top of the 12th of Game 5 of the World Series. The Kansas City Royals hold a 3-1 series lead over the New York Mets, and with a win tonight, the Royals will win their first World Series in 30 years. The last time the Royals won the World Series, it was 1985. They defeated the St. Louis Cardinals in Game 7 to give Kansas City their first ever World Series title. But the next year, the Royals fell off and went 76-86 and missed the playoffs completely. And it did not get much better for the Royals, as they would miss the playoffs for 28 straight years. In those years, they only won 45% of their games with a record of 2,028 wins and 2,437 losses. Finally, in 2014, the Royals snuck into the playoffs as a wildcard team with a record of 87-73. That season, they captured the attention of many baseball fans because they were playing the game differently than everybody else. While other teams focused on hitting home runs and drawing walks in order to win, the Royals did the complete opposite. They hit the least number of home runs and drew the least amount of walks. So how did they find success? Well, for starters, they struck out the least. They were the only team in 2014 to have less than 1,000 strikeouts. They also led the league in stolen bases with 153. But probably the most important part of this team was their dominant bullpen and excellent defense.
Kane diving. He made the catch. Lorenzo Kane with another sparkling play by the Kansas City defense.
They started their 2014 playoff run beating the Oakland A's in the 12th inning after trailing by 4 runs late in the game. This game was arguably the best wildcard game in MLB history, and now the Royals had some momentum after grabbing their first playoff win since they won that World Series in 1985.
Now looking for a 2-out hit. Pass through into left field. The Kansas City Royals are walking off into the ALDS.
They then swept the Los Angeles Angels in the ALDS and then swept the Orioles in the ALCS, punching their ticket to the World Series against the San Francisco Giants. However, they would fall 1 game short of bringing home the title after Madison Bumgarner and the Giants stunned the Royals in Kansas City.
Giants win! A World Series win for the San Francisco Giants.
The next season, the Royals finished with a record of 95-67, and they were the best team in the American League. They faced the Houston Astros in the ALDS and won that series 3-2. They then defeated the Toronto Blue Jays in the ALCS 4-2 to send them to another World Series. There, they met the New York Mets, who had just swept the Chicago Cubs in the NLCS. Kansas City won Game 1 5-4 in 14 innings. Then they won Game 2 7-1. They lost Game 3, but then bounced back and won Game 4 5-3. And now, in Game 5, the Mets were just trying to live to see another day. The Mets scored first in Game 5, and in the bottom of the 9th, they held a 2-0 lead. But once again, the Royals rallied and tied the game. So now we are back. After a scoreless 10th and 11th inning, Christian Colon comes to the plate as a pinch hitter. Colon has not had an at-bat all postseason, but here, in the biggest moment of the year, he has the chance to make history.
Colon delivers. is Dyson. And Kansas City is on top, 3-2.
The Royals would add 4 more runs, and then closer Wade Davis would seal the game, winning the World Series for Kansas City.
Here's today's weather and menu.
Congrats to Big Mike for winning the costume contest.
That's all for today, Hempfield.
Happy Day of the Dead.